Welcome back to another unexpectedly random product review. We're going to be checking out these fantastically looking things. I say fantastically looking because obviously I have not tried them yet. But they are Skippy creamy peanut butter wafer bars. This one here is chocolate fudge. This one here is grape jelly. This is peanut butter and jelly, topped with blueberries and oats. And this one is chocolate fudge, chocolatey chips and oats. I don't know. I saw these. I was fascinated, which is how most things that we end up reviewing here end up being. The Skippy peanut butter is not necessarily my favorite of the peanut butters. It's reasonable, but there's some others that are superior. But when I saw these, I thought, that kind of reminds me of a nutty bar or a buddy bar. I'm not sure what brand calls it what, but it's the chocolate covered wafer bar with peanut butter in the middle. It's not Nutter Butter, it's the other one, because Nutter Butter is the peanut shaped cookie with the peanut butter in the middle. So there's not much really to assess on this right now because they are. This one you kind of had a fruity smell when I opened the box. So, with that slightly weird interaction out of the way, let's go ahead and open this up and find out if these are any good. The first thing I notice is it smells like peanut butter, which is a good thing if you're going to call it a peanut butter anything. The second thing I notice is that this particular one's kind of beat up a little bit, but the backside, naked wafer. Not naked grandma, naked wafer. The top side, not naked wafer. Now that's a product shot, right? I don't know. That's my preliminary assessment. I don't like that the topping clearly chips off. That's a little unfortunate. And it looks like we're missing part of our center layer, maybe, in there. But otherwise, pretty straightforward, pretty intact. I'm going to try not to drop oats in my keyboard, though. So it's a little dry. It's not sweet at all. Definitely peanut buttery. Definitely Skippy peanut buttery. There's a hint of a sweetness every once in a while that might be in the oats or the chocolate on top. That almost has a fruitiness to it. I don't know if that's psychosomatic or if it's actually there. Let me try this route because there's a chunk of chocolate here in the sleeve still. Yeah, it's the chocolate. So the chocolate's got almost a mind confusing, very subtle sweetness that was reminiscent of jelly, which is weird because this isn't even the jelly one. Wafers are meh. The wafers are crisp. They're not soggy. I was a little concerned about that because wafers, when they get soggy, are very unfortunate. It's quite dry. That's probably my biggest concern. And I was really anticipating a lot more sweetness, but there is virtually no sweetness here. There's only 6 grams of total sugar in it. So as a snack in its own right, it's reasonable. It's different. That's probably the biggest thing going for it. Um, Let me see how much of a mess I can make here separating these wafers apart. Yeah, I broke it. Of course, Skippy peanut butter has never been known for its sweetness, so it doesn't really surprise me that the peanut butter is not sweet. It's mostly it. It tastes like kind of your standard all natural peanut butter. You know, the ones that you got to store in the fridge and you have to blend back together before you get to use them. It's a very peanutty, but not very fun tasting peanut butter. If there was more chocolate, if it was like fully wrapped in the chocolate that's on the top, that would be a good contender. But it's just kind of okay. And I want to say it was over $6 for the box, and there's only 6 units in the box. So at $1 a bar, or $1 plus per bar, I'm not too impressed. So this one, I'm concerned about the blueberries. Why am I concerned about the blueberries? Because me and blueberries do not always see eye to blueberry orifice. Um, I don't mind the taste of blueberries. I have an issue with the blueberry, the gritty seeds. I think they are that often accompanies things like blueberry pie filling and blueberry anything. So if this has those crusty seeds in it, because they're presumably real blueberries, then there are real blueberries. Look at that. Um, then this may be less than pleasant, but I will attempt to be impartial. I'm concerned that the jelly coating on top looks more like chocolate than jelly. Oh, it smells like your classic artificial grape, like a grape sucker, or yeah, just kind of your classic artificial grapey smell. Just looking to see here if it was if it said anything about actual grape. Peanut sugar, whey milk, dry milk, food coloring, soy lecithin. Natural and artificial flavor. That's presumably where the grape is at, but there's not any actual grape listed on here. And it does say, I mean, in its defense, it does say grape jelly flavored coating. It does not say grape jelly coating. So this coating is presumably flavored after what grape jelly would taste like if you were tasting grape jelly. Also, the blueberries aren't really something I would pair with grape jelly, not just because of the texture issue. Anyway, now let me tell you, that is a weird experience because that tastes very, very similar to the other one. And we know that this one's not chocolate fudge and is in fact jelly. Um, there's little pops of sweetness that are presumably the blueberries. The grape taste is noticeable, but it's not really that strong. It seems like this one is maybe has a little higher moisture content overall than the fudge one did, possibly from the additional fruit on top, because that's gonna carry and move some moisture around. It doesn't feel nearly as dry, uh, yeah, as the other one. I actually kind of like that one. The blend of flavors work well. It's not the blueberries aren't like standing out or making me upset or anything, calling me names or as blueberries do. I do like the little bit of grape. There could definitely be a lot more grape flavor to it, just like in the chocolate one. But this one feels a little more balanced, maybe a little more natural as far as the combination is concerned. Um, and the moisture, I appreciate the higher moisture, higher apparent moisture content, because it's less like trying to eat concrete. The other one, it was well, I struggled there a couple of times. Yep, that one's good. I would peanut butter's a little sticky there. I would say this one is definitely worth trying. While this one's just like if your friend said, "Hey, I got a snack for us. Here you go," and tossed you one of these, then it's all right. It'll work. It's nothing to turn down, so to speak. But if you're going out and buying them, I would probably skip this one. It wasn't doing anything for me. It wasn't the adventure I was hoping I was going to have. And if they would wrap it completely in the top coating and then roll it in oats or something, um, or even leave the oats just on the top, these would both benefit dramatically from that. This one, especially the chocolate fudge, because it's lacking. Um, it's too one dimensional. Ah, that's a description I haven't used before. So yeah, but kind of neat, kind of different. That's really the biggest thing. Like I mentioned, is that as a product itself, it's different from other offerings that are currently available, and therefore probably worth a try. Definitely the grape jelly. I like it. Those thumbnails are great. Sometimes it'll actually pull the thumbnail out of it properly um, on its own, and then most of the time I have to go through and find the thumbnails myself. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for this review of Skippy Creamy Peanut Butter Wafer Bars. Hope you guys had a wonderful time and enjoyed the review. If you've tried them and have an opinion on them, go ahead and let me know in the comments because I'd be curious to know what you guys thought. And if you haven't tried them, or if you have tried them and don't have an opinion, um, don't forget to hit the like button. That helps us out a lot. And sub while you're down there. It's probably over on that side. Somewhere over there. But yeah, that's all I got. So you guys are awesome. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. And of course, until then, stay ready. This has been another unexpectedly random product review.